Hello. Chalo, let's start. Uh, Hi everyone. Before I can answer any of you, I just want to make one thing very clear that often I'm asked whether when will be the day when my new show will come on air and on screen and something like that. My answer to you all is that, like you, even I am kind of sort of dubious right now that I don't know what's going to happen next. And even if I'll know something, there's a protocol which every actor must follow. I mean, you can't expect me to behave like Mark Ruffalo or Tom Holland, ruining the plots and subplots of a movie entirely. This is a reference because people understand it clearly. Otherwise, on a legal term, an actor shouldn't be talking about his project or revealing too much about the project. Otherwise, it kills the intensity or the mood away from the pace when they are witnessing the project. So my point is that if there's something, if there will be anything at all entirely, you will get to know about it. I'm not someone who loves to hide his personal life. See, I've made it one thing very clear as an actor. The reason I keep myself away from people and in general is because I would prefer you to connect with the actor or the character that I'm portraying on screen and not me in person, because honestly speaking, I'm not too happening, I'm not too exciting, I'm quite boring, and that is how it should be, because there has to be a perfect balance. I'm not trying to quote Thanos, I'm just trying to say that your life should be perfectly balanced. All the things that I do, all the things that I'm supposed to do on screen for the people and for the shared excitement and for the shared enjoyment and entertainment per se. The reason I try to not live happening or exciting life is because, yeah, when I'm not doing all these things, I'm either preparing for something or trying to recover from something, or just trying to be as normal as possible as I can. And I really like the idea of having this live thing, because often when I'm being interviewed, when I try to tell them, ek to, I don't know, in our industry or in our work, it's become like this that, when you talk, no one wants to hear the real thing. They just want that excitement, something to spice up their life, something non-meaningful, something for sheer entertainment. But my point is that you can provide that, you can give that on screen. You don't have to make a fool of yourself. You don't have to make a target of yourself. You don't have to unnecessarily ruin your life, people who are around you. Because then what will happen for that one momentary weakness, that I should be seen on screen or I should do something to make it worthy of my parents' time, or people who question me that what exactly am I doing, So I cannot do that. And when I'm being interviewed, when I start saying things that like, I don't want to hear the real thing, say something exciting, I can't do that. I mean, if you remember, there was a time when I was asked, so sir, इस रोल के लिए आपने बाल बढ़ाए कितना टाइम लगा? अरे बेटा, बाल मैंने बढ़ाए कितना टाइम लगा? This doesn't make sense. बाल अपने आप बढ़ेंगे. इंसान बाल काट सकता है, बढ़ा नहीं सकता है. बढ़ने में टाइम लगेगा तो लग जाएगा. उसमें आप क्या करोगे? That's not your hard work. Your hard work for a role can be for you to understand the role. And even if I'm not the greatest actor ever, the least you can do is, when you're working, you can be dedicated towards your work. You can give your life, give your soul, give your time that you so desperately wanted. Do justify, do, make every second of that one dream of yours come true, and that's how I've been living my life. I mean, since day one, since so many things have been taken away from me. For example, my childhood, my teenage years, my whatever. But in return, I have been privileged enough to make sure that, being 27 right now, I have this remarkable legacy. I mean, I know so many people who have struggled so much, who have sacrificed so much. My sacrifices, my struggles have been different. It can be put into the term of being dedicated towards your work and hard work. I have not sacrificed my respect. So at least my life is dignified, right? I have some dignity left in me. Not like I'm not trying to compare with anyone, but I'm just trying to say that I can literally walk in public and, just feel proud. Not feel, hey, I'm someone or something, I have money. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're working for yourself. You're not trying to become better than anyone else. Suddenly you get this VIP treatment, and people can't fathom the fact that they are being popular, they are being loved and cherished, and being getting all this attention. They can't handle it. So I'm not one of those people who wanted that. In fact, I would prefer to be as normal as possible and be as humble as possible, because, to be very honest, I don't care whether you know me as Rajat Tokas, who I am. I would really love the fact, and which I have mentioned before, that all that I have left, all that is not being lived in my life, should be justified with all that I have tried to make it worth my time on screen. And I'm very happy with the fact that, when I did Prithviraj Chauhan, I emerged as something, young and energetic and cute and happening. But that shouldn't be the only thing in my life, right? I'm glad that I met so many good people who taught me something good, that I cannot just stretch one thing to its core, and I cannot just use that one cuteness, that charm, that whatever that I had in my career, and I cannot just use it to just, be happening. That was 2006. We are in 2018. That's 12 years. And because of that, I can share one incident which is very beautiful and quite memorable to my heart. So when I was shooting the promo for Nagin, there was this AD, the assistant director, who came and met me. And he said, sir, it's an honor to meet you. And I was like, yeah, thanks, sir. So, you liked Chandragupta or Jodha Akbar? He said, no, sir, no. I've been watching you and your shows since Prithviraj Chauhan, and I felt humbled, and I stood up, I hugged him, and I said, thank you so much for saying that, because if you are a kind of sort of a fan of me since 2006, 12 years, that it becomes my responsibility to maintain the same bloody spot of people loving me, giving me their half an hour or whatever that they have for me out of their beautiful lives, to make it worth. And since last 12 years, I have made it damn sure whether I'm oozing blood, I am not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm not being kind to my family, because my one and only love in life, the only purpose, the only reason that I have in my life is my work, because I really don't know anything else, honestly speaking, because I've been raised by it, I've spent more times with my creators, with my directors, different creators, different directors, on set with my technicians, with my unit, than my family, and their experiences, their lives, their valuable lessons that they have somehow, it got rubbed on me, have made me the man that I am. They never cared whether I'm becoming successful, whether I am becoming more and more known and popular, because they don't give a rat's ass to that, and nor do I. Because in the end, being popular doesn't justify your work. Because right now, I'm sure as you must be knowing that now that we have easy access to internet, there used to be a time when something used to become trendful. It used to stay for an year. Then the time got short. It became for 6 months. It became for 3 months. Then a month. Then 2 weeks. Then 1 week. So I don't follow the trends because of the very same reason, because it just doesn't stay there. I follow the classic art of, hard work, passion, dedication, being honest, being loyal to your people, and that's what matters. See, all these things are not the questions I'm being asked right now. All these things have been asked to me constantly. Another question that I should be answering right now, I don't know whether I should be, but I feel it's the right time. People ask me whether I don't want to work anywhere else. The reason I'm not working anywhere else but the same company again and again, because the same company has provided the respect, the love, the care that I think I'm not going to say I deserve. I don't even think I deserve that much love, care and respect by them. I'm just a bloody actor. That's it. I'm not trying to undermine myself, nor I'm trying to undermine anyone else, but I'm just trying to say that I'm so young. And they have loved me so much. They have cared for me so much. They have so much respect for me, the same company, which is Balaji, that before I can start anything else in my life, they love to work with me. And I really don't like people saying something negative about people I work for. It's not because that, I'm showing my loyalty. It's because I'm a man from old school. Jiska namak hai, uska namak main ata karta hu. Simple as that. Whether it's my father, whether it's my boss, whether it's my family, whether it's my teacher, whomsoever. I'm known for being a man. More than anything else, I love being a man. Man, as in not terms of biological man, not in terms of testosterone. Man in terms of that, there are few things that defines a man. His passion, his compassion, his loyalty, his sacrifices, his aim, his purpose, his reason to live, his selflessness. That makes a man. Because he doesn't live for himself, he lives for everyone else. He finds happiness and peace providing happiness and peace. And that is quite similar to being an actor. That's what I've been saying, that when asked, कि सर इस रोल के लिए आपने क्या तैयारी की है? बेटा, first of all, I need to understand the character. I need to understand the story. I need to understand what the person has gone through. Just because I have played several kings in my life doesn't mean that ठाट थी, शान शौकत थी, leisures the. No, it was not like that. To be a king or to behave like a king had been justified in all of the characters that I played. One was born as a king, one didn't even know whether he was a royal blood or no, One was a king but never really wanted to be a king, wanted to be a normal man. And the other king that I played was not a king, in fact, Dharamveer. So, just by labeling it and saying it, it's a historic ही है. But when you watch a Hollywood movie, any Hollywood movie, for the matter, just because you don't understand their culture, you don't understand their... I'm not talking about technical terms, I'm talking about performance. I'm making it very clear. So, just because they serve it on a silver platter and you feel happy. अच्छा 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 अच्छा, Lord of the Rings में ऐसा होता होगा. Oh, देखो कितना बड़ा हाथी. It doesn't work like that. So you're basically fooling yourself, and just because you're getting all these things quite easily and comfortably, you are not valuing it. And this is what I'm trying to tell you all, that sometimes you need to respect and value whatever that you have in your life before it's long gone. I did say one thing, that for an actor it becomes his responsibility to make people understand that just because we end up being on your screen for half an hour daily doesn't make us better than anyone else. I still respect the doctors, I still respect the policemen, I still respect any other job than ours, because they do the same hard work, they end up doing the same sacrifices, they go through a lot in their lives as well. So do not pamper us to an extent that we can't fathom it. Love us, cherish us, respect our work, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Now I should be waiting for good questions right now. How did I meet Shrishti for the first time? Well, when Prithviraj Chauhan got over and Dharamveer got over, I had free time and I was trying to improve my skills by learning how to dance better, how to perform martial arts better, gymnastics better, and all this requirement. Although the basic requirement is to only act, that is a part of our industry where a person should be doing everything. But then this is my agenda, that if you want to do something, then just do it completely, honestly, and perfectly. So I met her long back, and I know her since 2008 now, so it's 10 years now. And yeah, that's how I met her. And my point is that she understood me to an extent which is still more than enough than normal people, because mostly I end up talking to people who have lived their lives, and quite frankly I cannot blame them and blame myself, because I'm a realist person and I'm an introvert, and I enjoy being both of them, because it's okay. Again, people are asking me what is my next show and next movie. I just said that I don't know anything as of for now. I'm free, so don't ask me the same questions again and again. I don't have anything at my hand right now, and I'm sure there have been times when before I could know something, that when I'm doing a show or a movie, you guys are the ones who inform me by mentioning it on Instagram or on Twitter. अरे आप ये कर रहे हो? I'm like, अच्छा मैं कर रहा हूँ क्या? मुझे पता नहीं है, तो कल देख लेता हूँ. So this that. What else? What do you think about Jalal's love to Jodha? Are you guys still talking about the same show that happened? See, first of all, I wanna thank you for the fact that you love the show. But what should I be saying? I mean, are people still so innocent that they can't they can't differentiate between an actor and the character that he plays? I mean, okay, ठीक है. Instead of judging anyone, it becomes my responsibility to correct you. I am not Akbar. I am Rajat, who played the character of Akbar. And if I made it look real, then it is quite an achievement in itself, more than any award, that you believed that such entity existed. So thank you for that, Thank you. And thank you for Chandragupta, and thank you for Prithviraj Chauhan and Veer and Robindo and anything. What kind of role or character that you wish to play? Anything, anything that's challenging, anything that I think that in my age I cannot do that, I mean, off lately people are experimenting with themselves, with their looks, with not being part of the same race, same culture, same story, same folklore, same epic, I've been seeing so many actors for the fact that they are experimenting not only with their looks or with the characters that they're playing, but I've been seeing that so many actors from different race playing a different league altogether, a different myth altogether, a different franchise altogether. And if Hollywood, if Bollywood, if everyone, if anyone from the art itself is trying to, recreate something in a different light altogether, that's quite commendable. So for me, anything that's challenging as an actor and as a person itself, which shakes my belief, would be something which I would love to play. What are the questions? How's your life? All good. Life is always good. Life is something which you should always value and cherish. And so, yeah, I'm happy in my life. What do you like? What do you like to do in your free time? I've said it before. The only thing which I love the most in my free time is sleep. I love to sleep. I can take a nap anywhere, anyhow, because I'm usually very tired. And if I'm not sleeping, then I love to play games, whether on my Nintendo, which I just bought, either on PS4 or I used to earlier play on my laptop or my computer and or on the phone. And apart from that, I love to watch movies. I love watching movies. More than any show, any series. Movies are something I find quite comfortable because within an hour or so they have to make everything perfectly clear. They cannot stretch a point beyond its limit. So yeah. What are your hobbies? These are my hobbies. I mean, these are the things which make me feel happy, and I think these can be justified as hobbies. How's my family? Family is good. My mother's good. My father's good. My mother-in-law is good. My father-in-law is good. My sister-in-law is good. My wife is good, and everyone. See, these are the only few people who I believe are the closest to me. Apart from that, anyone with my surname, Tokas, or anyone who claims to be my friend or family doesn't know shit about me. So I don't care about them, nor I care whether they wanna claim that they know me personally or whatever. So don't get duped or fooled by these people. I should be warning you, and I should be telling you that if you know anyone at all who claims to be my friend, doesn't know rat's ass about me, so just avoid them. Which role did you enjoy the most? I loved every single role in my life because as an actor I cannot have ill feelings towards my role. This is something which is nice, this is something which is bad. Everything can be enjoyed, justified if you believe in it, if you bring life to it. And once the character is being brought on screen in life, then you just have to live it. Please tell your account going to be public after the blue tick. Beta, I've seen so many people having more followers than me. I just joined it like 2 or 3 weeks back. And I've seen people having million followers and yet there's no blue tick on their profile. So I don't know how the system works. I don't care. As long as I'm here, as long as you are there, just be happy about it. Shouldn't you guys be asking something which is more unique? Don't ask me the same questions which interview people have asked me or I've answered, because my views and my perception won't change. This is not something which is already prepared for. I'm just being very honest with you guys. So just ask me something which is unique. Give me a challenging question so that I can, enjoy talking to you. Otherwise, yeah, what's the point? You guys are enjoying my way of conversing with you. I'm good. Hi. So you guys not gonna ask me anything? Well, I might just go off then in 5 minutes if you're not gonna ask me. Anyway, another thing which I wanted to share with you is, yeah, this is my only ID, and I just made it because I thought, if I'm doing anything in which ways, why not be a part of it? And then I wanted to be a part of it in my own way. I mean, why to not be a part of this beautiful thing and not talk to you and not clear my views on things and ask your opinion about things that you think that I should be doing. Yeah. Wow. There's this guy who just said that he क्या कहते हैं switched off my or hacked my account. I'm reading that, I'm laughing. I don't care. I mean, I don't care whether you have hey, just someone asked you who's my favorite wrestler. अच्छा मैं बाद में बताऊंगा बाकी सारी बातें, पहले मैं ही बताऊंगा who's my favorite wrestler. This is something which I really enjoyed. Like I said, I love being a man that I am, and yeah, I was not scared by blood and gore as soon as I was literally introduced to the wrestling thing. People say it's fake. It may be fake. I don't care. I mean, the characters that I play are not real. Not real on screen. In terms of I'm not trying to say not being a part of history. They were part of history, but as you portray it on screen, they're not real. They're just an imitation. So I really liked Goldberg. I mean, he was a powerhouse. And then I really love The Undertaker because again, he is something which is, creates this mysteriousness, to the art itself. Then I really love Triple H, which he's kind of sort of my favorite wrestler, and I met him last year. Then there's Shawn Michaels, and then there's Brock Lesnar because he's again kind of like super, like he's like a Superman. So these are my top 5 favorite wrestlers. Apart from that, I don't like anyone that much, but yeah, I enjoy the art because again, you need to understand they're putting their bodies on the line. They're getting hurt every single night, and yet they are there. So you may find it quite childish, but I love them. So yeah, favorite color is black, and I don't know about when you will be seeing me. I've cleared it again. और क्या क्या है? How do you react when people say bad about you? Honestly, I don't give a rat's ass. So that's my way of not reacting, because this is just a medium. The internet is just a medium. I mean, you want to say something bad, say that to my face. I mean, इस पे तो कुछ भी लिख देते हैं यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? इंटरनेट तो बहुत इजी चीज़ है, एंड आजकल तो सबके पास है. मैं इंटरनेट पे अगर किसी को कुछ बोल दूंगा, it really doesn't make a difference. If I really want to say something to someone, I should be saying it on his face. Shouldn't that be the right way of doing it, right? So yeah, I don't mind playing a son or a father or anything for that matter, because who am I to question my authority? Who am I to question my creatives or my writer? कि अरे यार मैं बहुत यंग हूँ, मुझे बाप मत बनाओ, बुढ़ा मत बनाओ. अरे, it's quite the opposite. As an actor, you get to experiment with your role, with your looks. I mean, I enjoyed that being 21 or whatever. I used to play father. I mean, that was something which is nice. Yeah, I enjoy everything. I love my art. So anything about it is something which I love. So yeah. What else? कितनी देर से मैं बोल रहा हूँ? मैं पता नहीं. I stay in Mumbai. I'm sure most of you, anyways, know it. So yeah. Favorite food would be anything. Best co-actor was that little child who played Bindusar. Not the elder version of it. The Chotu sa bachcha. That was my favorite. One of the best co-actors I've ever worked with. Or all the horses or the animals. I'm being cheeky, but yeah, I mean, yeah, all of them, like all the animals and all the favorite child actors have been my favorite, because at least they are innocent and pure and kind, and they let me be, It's actors' work, they just should get offended, otherwise they are not actors. Wow. I don't know why would you say that, and why would someone will think that an actor is a public property. No, we are not. We don't owe anyone anything. I mean, you should really understand, which I have made it very clear, that there are 4 categories. One is a celebrity who is known for being known. Doesn't do much, known from being known. I mean, when you ask, क्या किया है? कुछ तो किया होगा, but he or she is very famous. Acha, okay, that is a celebrity. Second thing is a superstar. Mostly commercial films, mostly commercial television. Like, for example, larger than life thing. A superstar, like superstar. Then there are characters, for example. People who enjoy playing different characters and different shades of life. They can be not categorized by one way of their performance. They can either play a hero or positive or negative, antagonist, protagonist, villain, whatever they feel like. Then the last category is actor, who literally acts. So yeah, I'm an actor. So yeah, I don't think that saying something bad about me or about my family will make me hurt. No, but I'm sure I will literally block you. I mean, that's the only way. Because not that it will hurt me, but there are so many fans and there's so many audiences. There's so many people who follow me. They try to defend me. I don't need anyone's defense. I'll just block the person. So why do you want to get affected by someone's view? I mean, there are so many people who say wrong things about you and your family. So you get affected by it. No, you just ignore the person. And that's the best thing to do. Forgive and forget. And if you don't want to forgive, don't forgive, but actually just forget the fact that there's a person or there's something like that which exists. Yeah. Ask me something good, yaar. I mean, otherwise I'll just say good night. I'm just trying to read the questions. Or should I just make my own questions up? Because there's so much to say, there's so much to share. And you guys are not asking it. This is a nice question. What is your dream project? I would love to play anything. I mean, but which I'm sure which will give me the rush as in a commercial way and in terms of artistic way, that the reach will be much larger than the normal artistic manner. That any superhero, man, any superhero, because this is the trend right now. People love it, people enjoy it. If not a superhero, then any agent movie, like for example from Mission Impossible to Bond or anything like that. Similar to that, if not that. Because again, the character that they portray on screen, and they have brought in it a new light, that they have made it so dark and witty that they're being put to their test. And yeah, anything like that, or any old school, anything old, I mean, which literally challenged me to my core, that whether I can pull that character out. So something like that. I mean, off lately I'm enjoying. See, I posted one tweet that something that Tom Cruise has done, something that Keanu Reeves has done, or these actors who are so good looking, they're so cute and they're so charming. And when they portray a character like John Wick or Neo or whatever that they have done, they still act. The reason that it looks so believable is because they act. Then I posted something else regarding the actual actors who have done everything else in their power to become the heavy hitters. So anything like that. मैं कितनी देर से बोल रहा हूँ? I can't see there is a time limit. थक गया हूँ. I'm from Delhi. I live in Mumbai. So yeah, if you're just logged in, then just मैं बंद कर दूँगा तो बाद में देख लेना. Uh, Sir, name any superhero who's your favorite. Uh, I have to think. There are so many good heroes. I mean, I don't like Superman because he's ridiculously overpowered. I mean, he has everything. He can do everything or anything. To an extent, he literally had power over time. So, uh, Batman is good, but again, everyone knows Batman. So it's like, oh, हम भी Batman play करेंगे. No, not like that. Uh, the favorite superhero I would love to play, or my favorite superheroes are, I won't say something which has been commercialized. I would rather say something unique, so that you can, check about it. Uh, I really, really liked Flash, He's actually one of the strongest. He's the strongest in DC Universe. He's the strongest. And in Marvel, then I would love to play... who should I play? I mean, I don't know. If I can play, my favorite superhero. It's not Thor, it's not Captain America. I mean, Iron Man is good, but then again, he doesn't do much. His suits do. It's like he's too knowledgeable. I don't know actually. Yeah, but again, I played this game, God of War. If time permits, if I'm so lucky, then I would love to play the lead of God of War, which is Kratos. Okay, that is a superhero. I mean, if you have the power to kill gods, and if you kill them with your bare hands, that is something which is different and unique, and that is something which, is amazing. So yeah, that is there. What is there? If not an actor, then I would have been a director. I love this industry and everything about it. So if I couldn't have been a part of it in terms of by showing my emotions, then I would have made sure that I could have channeled those energy. I could have made sure that someone else through me, via me, should have, lived those emotions. I don't know if I will be given an opportunity in a web series or in a movie, then I'm not someone who will say no. I would love to act in those platforms as well. So yeah, I've cleared it. I don't know anything about my upcoming shows. So yeah, I don't read much. That I'm not gonna exaggerate. I'm not gonna lie. I don't read books a lot. I love to watch movies, not even TV shows. I just love to watch movies. Favorite scene of my show? Any scene, any normal scene is the biggest scene ever for me, because you have to still live the character, So you can't be light on it, You have to still be 100% sure and 100% confident and 100% into it. So yeah. Biggest challenge in industry. The biggest challenge in industry for me is to wait. That's something which kills me. I can't wait. I mean, I love to work day in and out. And that's something which I live for. And if that's taken away from me, I don't have a meaning in my life. I mean, I can do something else altogether, but it doesn't give me the same satisfaction and the same happiness that it should. I love working, and I can work every single day of my life. I'm sure people take break, but I don't take break for like a week or 10 days or a month. No, taking a break for 1 or 2 days is fine. That too in a month or 2 months at max. But otherwise, I love to work. I love working, and I love working in my industry. I love everything about it. What is the question? Were you loggerheads with Paridi? No, I didn't have any issues with anyone. ever. You know, I don't like to fight with someone because unnecessarily it's a very short life. Why to unnecessarily, piss someone off? क्यों किसी की बददुआएं लेनी खामखा यार, खुश रहो, खुश रखो. That's how life should be. मुझे ट्रिपल एच से मिलके कैसा लगा? I was happy, I was crying, I just posted a picture. I mean, that was the first time I must have ever asked anyone for a picture in my life. Before that, after that, I have never asked for it. And I didn't even ask for a picture. Surprisingly, he had his team with him, and they took a picture with me. I was happy seeing him in real life. And I was crying, and as soon as I met him, his team like, sir, a picture. I said, le bhai, mera kya hai? I'm happy. So, yeah, I was happy seeing him. Chalo yaar, I think that's more than enough. I've said so many things. मैंने बोल दिया है about the show कि I don't know, Roman Reigns ठीक है. He's nothing like Brock or Triple H or Shawn Michaels. He's okay. Anything else? Something serious, something related to my work. Okay, you're just talking about wrestling now. Anyway, चलो ठीक है. I think this is more than enough. चलो, good night, take care, and yes, I swear a lot. But not in terms of, I don't abuse anyone. I don't try to offend anyone or hurt anyone's feeling by swearing. But if I'm sharing my opinion, and if I have to, emphasize on something, it just can't be done without swearing. I mean, it's so beautiful, but yeah, I'm not doing it right now because I've been asked, mat karo, bacche bhi dekhta hai. I was like, acha, theek hai, okay. But yeah. Anyway, theek hai. I think that's more than enough. And before I will proceed with my daily life, I just want to say that do not forget that I've entertained you guys. I will entertain you, and that is what I've been trying to do since day one. And if you can do something for me, just pray for me. Give me your good wishes. Give me your good love, care, and concern. Hope for the best for me. And yeah, this is my only ID, Rajat tokas 19. Else, I'm not on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter. Twitter पे तो वही है, Rajat tokas. I'm sure you guys know it. And apart from it, I'm not there anymore. And बस भगवान से दुआ करो कुछ जल्दी अच्छा आ जाए, so that I can make you feel entertained and proud. Take care, good night. And before I go, please prepare your questions next time if I feel like talking to you. Because you're just like, oh my god, he's there. Arey, theek hai bhai, I'm here. But I'm just trying to talk to you. I can't talk to you unless and until you don't ask me something. And I can't ask you because the answers won't be this much. Theek hai. Take